What's going on, everybody? What's going on? And welcome back to the Otaku Room, the little corner of the internet that we have carved out just for us anime fans. You guys are with me, Dom, from the Otaku Room. All right, guys. In the words of the memes, here we go again, guys. So last week, y'all, we were hit with a bunch of curveballs. We were introduced to the Demon Lord, who has taken over essentially the demon realm and has taken command of all of the generals of the different sectors of the demon realm herself. We were introduced to her, and the anime has decided to lead us down a path to make us think that, hey, is this our girl Kumoko? Is this Kumoko? Is she the Demon Lord? Is she taking over everything? And we just really have no idea. We were also hit with the fact that on our classmate side, so on the human side of things, we're also hit that, hey, Julius has died and our boy Schlein or Yamada has taken over the title of hero, and the only way that the title of hero can be passed down is by when the person who carries it dies and it's passed down to its successor. So last episode, guys, was just one of the most awesome episodes because I was just like, yo, we are seeing into the future. We're seeing finally like 10 or so years into the future finally. And the two timelines that we have been watching, basically the two times within the anime that we have been watching so far have finally become congruent. So we've been watching Wakaba, or we've been watching Kumoko since she was kind of like a baby egg, and we've watched her through birth, working her way through the dungeon and evolving. And then on the opposite side, we've kind of been stagnant in this other timeline where we've seen kind of like all the kids and classmates. We've seen all of them stuck at like that 15-year-old kind of age group, and we've seen them in school. And this timeline, in a way, has finally said, okay, this is where we are in the timeline. It's like, this is where we are here with Julius and all the things that happen. And now we're getting introduced to the Demon Lord and kind of her underlings and things that's happening in this era now. So I'm wondering if in this episode we're going to continue working towards getting finally to where the anime left off, or if we're going to kind of pick up from there and then kind of flash back. I don't know exactly where this anime is going to go, guys, but I'm so excited. This is probably like my second favorite anime of the winter season, and I am just at the edge of my seat constantly thinking about what are they going to offer us next. But really, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into this week's episode. Let's get into episode number 10. You're going to be live reacting with me here, and of course, once our full review is ready, make sure you guys check the pinned comments or the cards to see our full review and thoughts, our afterthoughts after we watch the anime together. But comment down and react with me in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like, guys. Definitely, actually, subscribe right now. It takes 2 seconds. It's free. All right, let's go ahead and get into this week's episode. All right, we're with our spider again. Okay, so we're back into the dungeon where she just defeated the dragon. If what she says is true about giving us the wisdom. So we know she's Administrator D. That's true, her Japanese was fantastic. This whole thing reeks of Japan. I'm the one in charge here. I like how all her brains are just kind of like, they're all kind of like going at it. I like how we're still okay. So we've taken it back in time a little bit, and we're back to talking about kind of like Admin D and where she met and kind of where we're at so far after killing that dragon. Oh. Spatial magic? Oh, yeah. Maybe be able to warp up to the spatial stratum. Oh my gosh. Like walking half an hour to a park for Picon and Cloudy with no umbrella. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we're back. Now we're back into like the current time frame where Julius has perished, and we know because we saw that scarf. We saw the scarf in that battle area, and we know that Julius went to go and interact with, he went to go and meet the demons and go handle that. Who's that? Is that his older brother? His dad? No, it must be like another brother or something. Man, I want to know more about Yamada and kind of how he's been brought up in this world and stuff too. Alright, so that's the dad there. That's the dad there, the old guy. And these are all of his brothers. The royal family. I mean, yeah, that's the only way. That's the only way that the hero title could be passed down. At least that's what they were saying, is by death. So it seems too. Demon armies. It seems too that Julius wasn't the old. He was older than Schlein or Yamada, but it seems that he wasn't the old. He seems like he was like a middle brother as well. Schlein might be the youngest, at least out of the brothers. A Queen Terratect appeared? Oh my god. Yo, is that Mama? Is that Mama Wakaba? Yo, a Queen Terratech. I wonder if that's Mama Wakaba. Because we remember when the Queen was there, she was gigantic. Dang. I hope they show us. I hope they show us kind of like the war going on. Like, I want to see the battle. Like, I hope they show us all that. I think it'd be amazing if they do. Yeah, they have to keep it hush-hush. They got to keep it hush-hush. Especially if the hero is the most powerful outside of the person who taught him. Oh, shoot. He got to leave the academy? Dang, those are big shoes to fill, especially if you didn't want to. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. Being reincarnated or not, that's a lot of pressure. The weight of the world is now on your shoulders. Off, my son. Go get him, Tiger. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Neither does he, man. Look at him. He's just... He's torn up about losing his brother, which obviously meant a lot to him. Because I mean, we have to remember that, he grew up, he was born into this world, and I'm sure his brother was someone who's really looked out for him. So he holds it like in a special place. You know what I mean? Okay, so the guy with the staff, that must be the strongest. He must be the one who taught Julius. He's like, yeah, it wasn't a win. We lost like a lot of our army, okay? The Nightmare of the Labyrinth? The legendary monster? Oh, snap. So we're going to see... Okay, so we're going to see the backstory of when old dude met Kumoko. Oh man, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, here we go too. And this is the story of the old geezer. I love it. I believe you said it was your left leg yesterday, sir. He's like, I'm old, okay? I like how the whole army's fight or chuckling. So who's that guy then? Who did he give birth to? But will we? So have you earned the break? I'll take care of it. Oh my gosh. They just keep mushing forward. I like this old guy. He's funny. I like him. Oh snap, he got stuck in the spider webs. Here we go. It's true, it takes a lot of firepower. If you remember the battle with the dragon. The master of the house has returned. Oh man. Okay, so we know that that's not Kumoko. This might be the spider that Julius had fought before. Or it could be one of the others who haven't fully evolved yet, right? Or this could be Mama Kumoko. We don't know. It's already activated a number of skills. Hell yeah, it has. Let's go. I mean, this is how Kumoko must look to the normal person too. We know she's all cutely animated for us, but that's how she must look to everybody else. Appraisal? Oh my god. Oh my god. Height of occultism? Appraisal was blocked. He's like, get a grip, bro. He's like, don't do it, guys. Don't take him on. It has wisdom, power that I could never dream of. I like how he's mostly intrigued with it. He's like, get a grip, dude. He's like, he was entranced by his power. Okay, so he has summons. Dang, she keeps putting him out. I wonder if this is supposed to be her? I mean, I don't think so, right? Unless it swaps and then shows her point of view in this at some point. But I really don't think that this specific spider, I really don't think this is her. I feel like they would have showed us that piece already. Yeah, nah. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. And it's way more powerful too. Like way more powerful. Yo, she took it out. She took it out. Yo, she's mulling through all of them. Just ha-ta-ta-ta. Like Baraka. She's crazy out there. Oh my god. Oh shoot. She took his arm? Oh snap. Dang, she took his arm. That's... yeah, that's legit. You're gonna remember me, homie. So much for the strongest sorcerer of the human race. Damn. Damn. Did he get his arm back? Oh, there's our demon lord. There's our demon lord. Oh my gosh. All right, let's check the end. So the ending piece of this is finally going to catch up a little bit to her. Okay, so it was her. On top of that, they attacked me when I tried to shoot. Okay, so it was her. That makes what I did self-defense. So it was her, and it was her home that got destroyed. I did mark those guys who managed to escape. Just one of the things that wisdom lets me do. Can now evolve to 𝐒𝐻𝐿𝐴𝐻. Oh, she can evolve again. Hell yeah. And she was already like stupid powerful. Faint resistance. So she was that powerful. She was, at this point, 15 years ago, she's as powerful right now to be able to take on the strongest human mage. So her power must grow even further. Wow, nice. Known and feared as the embodiment of death itself, a spider type with extremely high... Taboo is not level 10. Oh, snap. Crap, I maxed out Taboo. She's like, oh no. Installing new info. Next episode, the big battle. Okay, the big battle. Oh, right. So, what episode? Definitely, if the last episode was a 12, this episode was definitely like a 7 or an 8, but that's okay. So, in this episode, we got to see a little bit more about the story where Julius perished and how Schlein or Yamada has taken over the hero title. We got introduced to the royal family, his brothers, his father. We got to see kind of their reaction to everything. And then we got to learn about the war that's going on between the humans, or a human empire, I guess you could say, and the demons, and how the Queen Terratech is the one that has kind of led the demon side, or had that appeared on them, and basically is the reason for Julius perishing, as they took out a huge portion of the army. We were then introduced to Gramps, the old guy, the old mage. We got to see some of his backstory, where he had met Kumoko at some point back in the day, and how she had just dwarfed any of the powers that he could even imagine, to where he was just so caught in a daze of just impressed. He was just impressed by her. So this episode was just really awesome. At the end, we got to see that, yeah, that spider was actually her, which is what we thought the whole time. So we got to see that that was actually her. But overall, like, this episode was really, really good, and I'm excited to see the next one. The next one's titled The Big Battle, and we learned that she marked them as well. So is her escape imminent pretty soon as well? We also got, again, introduced to, I'm assuming the queen is the demon lord that we were introduced to before, which could be Kumoko. It could not be. We're not really sure yet. This anime seems to be really good at kind of like diverting our attention here and getting us to think one thing and then doing another. So with all that being said, guys, as always, make sure you guys click on this video right here. Once it's published, that is going to be our full entire review of today's episode. Get all of the thoughts, get all of my thoughts, predictions, and theories out, and the video right below it, guys. Well, that is what YouTube says is best for you. So click on that video, because YouTube doesn't lie, neither does the algorithm, right? So you must be able to click on that video and take you to another one that you want to see. Make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys like the video, and I'll catch you on the next reaction video. All right, guys, peace.